Hey up! Happy New Year! I hope you had a good Christmas, New Year and whatnot. Back in truck today. It's Thursday, so I missed a couple of days this week. But you know, at least I'm here now. At least I'm here now and getting some work on. At least I'm here now. So yeah, I started at like 5 this morning. Went up to Bradford. Took a load, well, got loaded up there. Went over to Wakefield, dropped it off, got loaded again, back up to Bradford. I've just swapped trailers now. I just need to go strap everything down once I've had a cup of tea. I was about gasping, so I thought we'll stop that there and we'll get a cup of tea. But yeah, I'm all hooked up and whatnot, and I've just used my swanky new kettle, make a brew, and then yeah, I'll before I set off, I just need to go make sure everything's strapped down, because don't sit right with me not strapping stuff down and just relying on curtains, so we'll take the time to do that. And yeah, I need to take a half hour, so I've taken 6 minutes at the minute, which was enough time to make a proper brew. So yeah, I'm delivering for Card Factory today, which is the chap there that wasn't impressed that the stuff that I've just brought back is wet through, but that's not down to me, that's down to the guys at the other end leaving them outside in rain. But hey ho, So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to a good year of trucking. Hopefully we'll manage to build up the work and whatnot so that we can get a full 5 days in a week all the time. But you know, we're just gonna have to graft and work hard and make sure that we're doing everything that I can possibly do to make it work and whatnot. Truck looks beautiful as usual, even though it's been sat for a couple of weeks while we've had time off over Christmas. It's been the first Christmas that I've had off ever, as in I finished on the 23rd and went back, well, and then I came back today, which is what, the 5th of January. And truth be told, as lovely as it's been, I've been bored silly. I've been twiddling my bloody thumbs, and I think next year I'll definitely be working it all. I don't know, can't I do with all that time off over Christmas, twiddling my thumbs, not doing sod all. I'm going to go strap everything up right now, and well, after I've finished my pot of tea, and we'll get back on road, get back over to Wakefield. Not a long journey, it's about 45 minutes or so with traffic and stuff. I think M62 at this sort of time now will start building up again. But hopefully I can get there and back. It's booked in for 12 o'clock, so I've got an hour and a half to get there, basically. No? I don't even know what time it is now. 11:15, so yeah, I've got an hour and a quarter to get there. Finish off my breakfast, so yeah, we should be good on time. And then back up here, pick the other trailer that I've just dropped off, and then whisk that back over, and then we're done for the day. So yeah, I'll check in shortly. See you in a minute. Right, first things first, number plate. Well, after I've put my gloves on, put that one onto there. That's the one we're picking up. Right. Let's have this great big double-decker thing off. Let's pull that out. Righto, so that's trailers swapped over. Let's get programmed into thingy now. Back to Wakefield one last time today. Back to Wakefield one last time. Recent destination. So we're going Brunel Close. What I need to just do before we set off is, well, I need to reset the height of the suspension, get back to ride height, wait for that button to go out on the dash, lights on. Let me just go do a quick walk around, make sure all lights are tickety-boo. I've remembered number plate this time, so we should be all good. Back in a few. Bah! I nearly went without getting paperwork. That would have been a bit daft, wouldn't it? Anyway, we'll start going it again. Put that over there. Some belt on, going to Wakefield. Put that. Hey, look at this thing. Gary's been and got a Yorkshire flag. I'll show you it properly when we start, when we finish. Sorry. Right. So height is 4.3. Oh, trailer's 4.2, but I don't know why. I just always seem to put 4.3. Just to be on the safe side. Bridges are a pain in the butt. So we've got 4 minutes of traffic. We'll arrive there 3:05, which is not so bad. 5 minutes behind what we should be. But I think that's not so bad all in all, to be honest with you. Right. Let's make a move. Let's make a move. Let's just take that off and then let that sort itself out. I'm going to try and get through Bradford now as quickly as I can possibly do it safely. Folk, it'll start getting busy shortly, so I want to be through it and out by sort of past. So yeah, the second trailer that we picked up was one of the really tall things, 4.8 meters or 4.8 something or other. Yeah, one of them really big ones. I really don't like them. But you've got to do what you've got to do. I just have to take it steady in them all, that's all. Not that I don't take it steady, of course I do, but you know, it's a bit of a pain in the butt because the route that I have to go to get around a low bridge. Are you going to mind out at road, sunshine?
Turn left, slow traffic on A6038. Traffic jam.
Anyway, traffic jam ahead, it says. There we go.
6 minutes delay.
6 minutes delay. Still in low there. Right, well, you want to be nice and let us out, Mr. Taxi Driver? Oh, he bloody is and all. What an absolute legend. I usually don't get let out by taxi drivers like that. And I've come across a trick when I get down to some traffic lights down here. I'm going to do a bit more defensive driving just because it's just got to be done. It's just got to be done. Yeah, people will sneak in any gap in Bradford. And to be fair, it really scares the bejesus out of you. It does. It really does, especially when all of a sudden you realise there's a car in a gap that they shouldn't be in. So when I'm driving through Bradford, I tend to drive very defensively. It's just got to be done. Got to be done. So yeah, it's been a fairly straightforward day today. It's I've done the same route 3 times. You're on, sunshine. You're all right. Yeah, same route 3 times. Shipley down to Wakefield, and then back to Shipley and back to Wakefield, and now I'm back in Shipley. And this is the last load that I'm going to be delivering today. You'd think it'd be fairly monotonous, but yeah, I've quite enjoyed myself actually. Traffic's been quite lovely, and I've just been kind of toddling along in my own little world. I think I must have annoyed the forklift driver at Shipley this morning though, because I think he was waiting to unload a unit that I fetched this morning before I swapped trailers. And naturally I'd said, oh, do you mind if I just sit and have a cup of tea? And he said, oh, no, that's not a bother, you crack on. I says, well, I need to take a half hour. Because, welcome dude. That's a lovely truck that, isn't it? So yeah, I took half hour, made a cup of tea, and then I started strapping up the trailer. Just using the internal strappings, because we're not going too far and whatnot. And he says, oh, other blokes don't do that, they just tight curtain sides up and away they go. And I says, well, they're not me, and I strap stuff up or it don't move. I don't want to be getting myself into bother, you know. You know, certainly not going to get myself into bother just for the sake of 10 minutes spending strapping everything up. You know, it's not good practice, is it? I mean, I don't know what other drivers do. They mustn't strap pallets up when they use these things, but I don't know. I must have annoyed him anyway. Anyway, the trailer that I've just picked up is the one that I started with this morning, and they've strapped it all up for me and everything. I just went out and had a look and checked and whatnot, and yeah, it's all strapped up and everything. I'm really impressed. I'm just going to hold it here for a minute, just so I don't block this junction here. It seems to be moving now, so I can move anyway. Oh, the guy from VLT, who is it? Who is it? Briggsy. I think it's brilliant. Do you know what? Do you know you start to get to know truckers in the area and whatnot? And you know, there's a guy called Ian that I see quite frequently when I go to this other place that I go to in Shipley. And you know, these guys drive for VLT, which is up by Leeds Bradford Airport, and they're all sound. You know, they'll all come and have a chat with you, and I think it's bloody marvellous, absolutely bloody marvellous. And it's also, I mean, one guy, you know, he was having a natter with us, and he said, "Oh, he says you like me bloody therapist," and I says, "Yeah, crack on, say what you want to say, man, get it off your chest." And I thought, that's odd, you know, I must speak to folk all the time, because I sit and waffle to people when I'm unloading and whatnot. But then I saw a post for a chap on TikTok, Cab Cuisine, I think his name is. I don't know, it does a load of cooking stuff. And a video popped up on my TikTok, and I thought, what's that? And then there's this poor bloke in tears, because his mental health has just gone downhill over Christmas period and stuff. And you know, he's just talking freely about how it's so difficult, you know, trying to get to know folk and the rest of it. And I just thought, that's crazy, that. But it gave me an idea, though. Give me an idea. I have a Discord server, which is, for those that don't know what Discord is, it's like MSN Messenger type thing, but you talk in a group and everything. Now, if anybody is that way out or just wants to connect with other people, you are welcome to join my Discord server. Absolutely welcome. It would be quite nice if we could get a little community of truckers in there, just a bit. You can do video calls and group calls and everything. They're bloody marvellous. But it might be an idea, so I might open it up. The link is in the description, I think, or I will put a fresh link in here anyway. Look at this tit. So I'm blocking 2 lanes here on purpose, because it gets into 1 lane there, but if people filter and go in both lanes, I'll be sat there 20 minutes before somebody will actually let me in, because it goes into 1 lane just here. So I tend to just drive a bit defensively there and take up both lanes, just so that we can go straight across, and then I'm not holding anybody else up, you see. It's yeah, one of them things. So yeah, so let me know in the comments if folk are interested in having like a little, well, using my server as a mental health group. Go on, love, you're all right. She'll be sat there waiting 20 minutes if we didn't let her out. But yeah, to drive, I do drive very carefully in Bradford now. I don't take chances. We'll just, maybe shouldn't have gone through that green light there, but never mind. Yeah, if there's a gap, I've learned, some bugger's trying to get in it.
Roundabout and take the second exit, A6038 on the road.
Look at this. Look at these. Somebody's overtaking me here. He's half in road. Folk just don't care, and he's going to try and squeeze up the side of me with that van. So we'll just take it steady going here. And what I've noticed as well is when I'm driving, I'm actually using the engine retarder quite a lot, and I think it's quite good. My score at the minute on here is 77%. I'm presuming that's to do with how economical I drive. Well, I'm presuming so. And this junction here, right, when I came with a double-decker trailer on a minute ago, well, a few hours ago, I struggled to get the traction to actually pull away, and traction control light came on, which I thought was pretty odd and must have been quite heavy. But yeah, this is to the other side of Shipley now. Well, Shipley town centre. So we'll get through this, and I just need to get through Bradford as quick as. I mean, there's no quick way to get through Bradford. It is what it is. But if I can get through without near bothers, then we should be all good. Should be all good. And then yeah, so once I've delivered to and dropped this load off and got unloaded at Wakefield, it's back to our yard in Dewsbury, which is probably only about 10 minutes away from Wakefield. So hopefully we'll get an early finish. I should be done for 4 o'clock maybe. Hopefully. See if we can have a day where I'm not going home in dark. Although I doubt it, but. See, these are awkward bits here because of these slight little curves. The road is actually quite narrow, and like this corner here, you have to borrow a bit to get round it properly. We'll just use an half gear, and this little corner here is very easy to clip curb. But naturally, usually there's quite a lot of pedestrians about, so I've got to take it steady. A little bit of retarder there. Look, there we go. Job done. Just means I'm not on brakes hard. I quite like driving smoothly. It's all these little short journeys though are really helping my manual gearbox learning. Really are. Because, well, you have to come on, don't be a tit. We'll automatically just graze that curb then. Yeah, because I'm changing gear all day long. Just have a look down there, there's no big coming, so I always take it steady coming round here because it can get a bit tight and all. And usually you have to borrow a little bit at road. And I bet the hardy truckers out there will say, you don't need to borrow near road for that. Well, until this one gets a bit more confident with it all, we'll be borrowing as much at bloody road as I need to. Anyway, but yeah, I've actually had a right nice day. Right nice day. Had music on, had some pop, and that bloody kettle that I bought is bloody fantastic. Well, I didn't buy it, Gary bought it, but it is bloody fantastic. 2 or 3 minutes, kettle's boiling, job done. Fresh brew. Because there's no worse than drinking a brew out of a flask. Really ain't. Speed change. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'll leave it recording just in case I find anything else more interesting to say. But yeah, I'll waffle a bit more when we get there.
Work is almost over, summer's getting closer. No time to be sober, sunshine on my shoulders. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love, love, love. Feel the love, love, love. I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the Baby, what's your number? I wanna go under. Making you a memory, that's really all I need. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel love. I feel love. I feel Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi.
There we go. That's it. I'm done for the day. And look, it is still daylight outside. I mean, there's not much of it left. I mean, I don't even know what time it is. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Right. I needed that on. Needed that on. End mileage. 4403223. I really should put it in from taco, shouldn't I? 708632. Beautiful. Right, let's get that card out. If I can press the right button. And let's turn everything off. End country UK. Beautiful, beautiful. Been a good day. Been a good day. Is it going to get that card out? I don't want to print out, I just want my card. Thanks very much. Get one of them, get one of them. Bob that back in there with my qualification card and everything. Handy bit of kit that. Handy bit of kit. Anyway, I bought one of these HGV diary things for 2023. So I'll give one of them a go, and then we'll see how we get on with it. That'll do, that'll do. But yeah, I bought it. I thought it might be quite useful. It's got all sorts in it.
Turn around when possible, then at the end of the road, turn left.
I don't think we will be. Engine's off now, that's it, I'm done. Excuse me. But yeah, I thought I'd buy a little diary, because I've been logging stuff anyway. And I thought I'll just buy a proper diary book. But it's got all sorts in it. It's got all dates and stuff that we need. Useful telephone numbers. Emergency contact information. Police ambulance. Okay, don't know why you'd need that. And then it's got shift and log, which is quite cool. So today's date, I think it's the 5th, isn't it? Or is it the 6th? 5th of January. So 5/1/22. Start 5 o'clock. Break. Which I don't know how long I've had for a break today. 45. I think I've had an hour. Finish. It is 4 o'clock. Total hours 11. Ooh, that's probably the least I've actually worked when I've been at work, you know. Vehicle information, right, it's a DAF, XF, start location, yard, finish location, yard, and we've been from that print place, I can't remember what it's called, Card Factory, ×3. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. It's just handy to log stuff, things that you're doing on a day. I think it's got a full year. It's got calendars and stuff in there as well, so you can write. In fact, it's got a monthly planner in there. Let's 5th of January is the Thursday, so we've done 5 to 1600. We'll put that in there and all. But yeah, it's quite a good little book. Yeah, it's got all your planning pages in it. It's got documents in there. It's got defect forms and things in there as well. It's got loads of them, to be fair. Accident report form, sketches of incident. Let's hope we don't need to use that, and then it's got loads of stuff for notes at the end. But I just thought it'd be useful to actually get a proper book to start logging stuff in. Because, well, that's what I need to be doing. And then, naturally, once a week I'm uploading my taco card onto Taco Master. It's quite handy because I can see everything then through the app. Yeah, it's got everything on there, so you know, no infringements on there. Taco, it's got everything on there. Let's have a look at calendar. It shows me when I've worked and sort of when I've gone over hours and all that kind of stuff. And whatnot. And if you click on a particular day, you can have a gander at that and all. It monitors your working time directive. It's got all the driving hours and everything in it. Pretty good. And then we use the pre-drive app for doing the daily vehicle check. can view your checklist to make sure that everything's tickety-boo. And whatnot, comments and everything. So yeah, it's all good fun. Anyway, I'm going to go home while it is still daylight, beat all the rush hour traffic and whatnot. And yeah, if you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to bob us a like and a follow and all that subscribe stuff. Ooh, there's another R32 car park. Yeah. And if you've not liked Holmeswood Services, bob on there as well. There's a Facebook link in the description somewhere. And yeah, I'm pretty convinced that, you know, if people want to join my Discord server, you know, that we can use that as a place to talk about mental health. No, not to talk about mental health, but you know what I mean. A place for people to waffle and, I don't know, maybe get a bit of, make some friends and stuff, people to talk to and everything. I know that when I had depression and anxiety and stuff, meeting friends online really helped. So I think if people want to join it and, you know, make friends with folk and talk and go in little rooms and have meetings, not meetings, but you know what I mean, go in little rooms and talk and get on video and stuff, then you're more than welcome to join. I'll bob a link in the description. Anyway, hope you've had a good new year. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!
start running.